I look for particular qualities in bears. The name, the size, a feel, just really an emotion about the bear. And I think what we do differently is that we do put an awful lot of personalities into bears. So although we may make 600 of the same bear, with them being handmade, that allows us to put a different emotion into all 600. So although it's the same bear, you'll find one that's happy, one that's grumpy, one that's sad, one that looks lonely, one that really just tugs on your heartstrings.
Even though there's 3 bears the same, they're very specific about which one they want, because they all look slightly different.
I've been collecting bears for about 3 years now, and I only collect Charlotte bears. There's something about them, they're all unique. You can have the same bear multiple times and they all look totally different.
Charlie manages to produce something different all the time, different colours, different plush, and so there's always something to suit everybody.
From a very early stage within the business, Charlie and I encouraged collectors to get in touch with us personally. And with the introduction of social media, that's allowed us to communicate even easier with all of our collectors. So for example, Facebook. And there are a number of spin-off Facebook pages from our own original Bear House site. People have created their own communities. People are arranging meets all over the country. People are discussing privately about their collections. So we're really proud of the fact that we've created not only groups of people but also friendships literally all around the world, and we see that when we go to signing events, when we go to gatherings that we attend, and it's just so great to kind of see these relationships build because of the love of our products.
Even though you know the bears that are coming into stock and you know what's selling well, there's always somebody that comes in and knows a lot more about it than you. So I think going onto the Facebook pages and seeing what the collectors are talking about and seeing how passionate they are does definitely help in the sale of them.
We try and keep up to date and have the information from head office, from Charlie Bears, and also try and keep on Facebook and watch QVC when they're on there to find out the latest information that they give out.
There's Facebook pages and I've made many friends through that. And I spend many hours chatting to people about bears. It's just a mutual love for Charlie Bears.
The very easiest way to find out about what's coming up in Charlie Bears is to join the Best Friends Club. And the Best Friends Club is a club which Charlie Bears have created to effectively communicate all of the information on new releases, new launches, any exciting news that Charlie and I have got to share with our collectors is all produced through that club.
The Charlie Bears Club, I'm still a member of that. I follow on the Charlie Bears website and on the Facebook page, so keep up to date with all the new bears that come out every year and then have a very difficult time choosing which ones to buy.
All our new designs really are inspired by our collectors. I love it when they come up with these gorgeous names and design ideas. It's something that is important to us, so please don't ever feel you can't make a suggestion, come up with a design. In fact, I'd adore it if we could have 1,000-mile name suggestions, because it really does help.
Collecting Charlie Bears is like being part of a wide family, a big family. The collectors are very much involved. Will and Charlie like name suggestions, design ideas, they respond to collectors' likes and dislikes.
We have quite a few customers who are housebound or disabled, so for them they can feel involved, they feel like they have got friends, they've always got somebody to talk to. It's just wonderful.
I personally would love to think that we were known as the Collectors Bear Company, because we do listen, we do care. It's important to us that we're producing the right characters and the right bears that people out there are searching for.
I do have my husband's name, I do have both my daughter's names, I do have my mum's name, I do have my dad's name, I have my grandparents' names.
We are appealing to so many different types of collectors around the world. You know, there's always this common mistake that teddies are for children, but a collectible bear most certainly isn't.
There's no typical collector, they're all different and individual, because we get such a wide range from children up to pensioners even.
It does run in families. My mum's now collecting bears and she's got the named ones that she specifically wants, and every week one comes down to sit on the sofas.
You almost get to know what a collector likes. We know some of the collectors like certain colours or certain sorts of bears or certain sizes. It's that personal touch. They know who they're speaking to. They pick the phone up, they know it's us and we know them by their name. So there is little things that you say, oh, I know who'd like that one.
It's easy for me to get designs and inspiration from these collectors because a lot of them are so passionate about it. So we'll never run out of ideas, there's no fear of that.
So we listen to our collectors, we listen to our stockists, we listen to everybody to make sure that what we're doing is right. We look at the feedback on websites to see whether a particular item has worked or not worked.
Some of the bears that we produce do have quite low limited editions. We don't really set a figure as such. It's again what naturally feels right when we're designing.
On a launch date, obviously we know about it before the collectors do, but the word is shh. And that, yet again, to me, is part of the magic of Charlie Bears. Everybody gets to see it at the same time. I think that's what makes it exciting as well, so they can pre-order it, and it may not be available for the best part of a year, but when it does come through, it's like Christmas all over again.
All different components of the bear all cost different amounts of money, and there is always that temptation to go higher than what you need to do, and we're always really, really mindful keeping the prices affordable so that our collectors can collect as many as they would like to.
Our stock is incredibly important to us. They are our eyes to the world in terms of their beautiful window displays and the way in which they display our products. We tend to find that a lot of our stockists are very, very passionate about our products. We want them to love working with Charlie Bears because when you love something, it's very easy to sell something.
So displaying the bears, you'll see examples of that as a stockist when you visit our trade shows. I like to group bears in little family sets and really try and replicate displays that you could have in your own stores. There are different bears within our hugs, as we call them, that you can place quite naturally together because of the way that I've designed them. But as a collector, I always like to create my own little families, little scenes, so I'll add little props or little things that I find in charity stores.
I think displaying is everything, and I think if you can display a family together, I've got the Charlie Bear benches and the chairs, and when I put them in the window I have them looking at one another or got their arms around one another or the hands on the knees, and I think I like to put them into families, so we've got the 3 lions together.
I think the displaying is one of the most important things about Charlie Bears. I've got customers come to the shop and actually they play with the bears and they put it in a different way, which I never thought about, which I think is amazing as well.
When I knew that the Charlie Bears would be coming in, when I made my first order, I actually changed my shop around a bit. I knew the way that people come in and they'll walk around the shop in a certain way, so I put new shelves in, and then I put the Charlie Bears logos on the shelves. Some of the bears stand up and some of them sit down, and I'll stand up the standing ones, put their arms around the ones next to them, and people like that. Because they've got such personality in their faces, it really does make people smile as they come in when a bear's got its arm around another bear, and yeah, it's lovely.
September 2006 was our very first show on the shopping channel, and it was evidently clear that not only was it good for our business, it was also good for all of our other stockists, simply because any time after any shopping channel show we would have anywhere between 9,000 and 10,000 hits on our website, of which 90% of people would exit at the stockist page, i.e. looking for, well, where else can we see and actually physically feel the products that we're seeing on there. So we actually create something what's called a secret collection within the shopping channel. We do our general launch every year, but then we also create special bears for QVC or for TVSN or some of the other shopping channels all around the world.
One of my staff watches QVC all the time, so she knows when they come in, we should know what's been on the day before. She knows if we've got it in stock, or she knows if it's a QVC special, so she can tell the customers. So I think being knowledgeable about the product is really important.
I used to be a gift retailer. I started off with one store and then gradually over time had 3 different outlets in different parts of Yorkshire. I understand where retailers are coming from and like to think really that as a company at Charlie Bears we can not give you those same frustrations. So down to ordering, we make that very simple. You have a dedicated account manager at Charlie Bears, excellent customer service team who are there to help. You can order day or night through a dedicated stockist website that we've produced, which makes it great if you've had a busy day in the store and you haven't had time to call during office hours. So we do try to keep things as simple as we can, even right down to delivering. I know personally I used to have lots of frustrations with polythene bags and things thrown into a box. We don't do that at Charlie Bears. They're all pigeonholed like a little tiny box of chocolates where they're easy to head count and really see what you've got there. They're all shelf ready, they're all brushed and prepared and tagged, and if they're limited edition come with their certificates too. So it's a simple operation to deal with Charlie Bears.
We offer a bear hunt service, for example, so if a collector is finding it difficult to find a product, we will direct collectors to certain stores. In terms of the shopping channels, that works really well for us because it gives us real visibility, almost like a talking magazine to show our products off. Often people will watch the TV shopping channels and then hunt out the bears.
I love the fact that the bear hunt service works, not only for the collectors but also for the stockists, because you don't want to be sat there with bears on shelves that don't sell. We, in most cases, can actually sell the bears already for you.
Well, we enthuse about the story, we enthuse about the brand, we make the customers aware of the progress, of the new products, of the stuff coming through. We take customers' data, we keep in touch with our customers, we email our customers, we keep them informed of new products, new deliveries, when limited editions are available. Another little marketing idea that we've done for the first time, we've ordered the 2016 Charlie Bear calendar, and what we propose to do at our shop with that calendar is forward it all out to our customer database as a gift from the shop.
The other thing I actually do is I put away for people with deposits and they can pay weekly, which works really well in our area. So if they want the whole family and they buy the lion, but they want the other two, obviously they're going to go really quickly. So I'll put those away with deposits on and then they can come in and pay weekly. Quite often they pay that off and then put another one away. And I think displaying them together in families works really well. And looking cute and letting everybody have a cuddle, that's good.
As a retailer, we're duty bound to make a customer feel special and feel part of it.
Our first customer, her niece, saved up for Mr Tootsie, so she bought that and 2 more hair bears. Then she came back and bought another 2 bears, which was the Isabels. Then she went back out and then she came back again and bought a book, and her total sale was over £1,000. And we've had a couple of sales like that today.
We want our customers to have come in, had a nice experience in the shop, leave happy, leave with what they want. We've made a sale and Charlie Bears have sold a bear. It's about getting that win-win-win situation.
With your customer, you know, they're coming back forever and ever and actually buying your Charlie Bears.
As soon as you pick them up and you look at them, they're just basically, you have to have them.
There's something about a bear that only a bear collector understands. You don't tire of them, you don't get bored of them. There's always a reason or an emotion or a feeling behind you purchasing a bear. So I don't believe that there's ever going to be a time when I buy my final bear. There will always be another bear out there that'll call to me. I have a famous saying, there's always room for one more bear. And it's true, absolutely. You can ask any collector.